Wondered, what RV is going to be right for me? Trust me, you got options.
Whether you're a solo traveler, an adventurous couple, maybe you're a family on the go, or you don't even know what kind of traveler you are, we've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to walk through some important differences in RV types to help you find which is going to best fit your needs. So what do you say we dive in? Deciding whether you're going to want a towable RV or a motorhome like the ones you see behind me here is going to be the biggest decision you'll face when searching for the right RV. Many of you are probably already familiar with the general differences between the two, but consider these important considerations for each. Now, obviously, the main consideration when it comes to towing an RV is going to make sure that you have a vehicle that can tow it. That's usually a truck, SUV, minivan, because those can tow small campers. But the right combination is truly essential. Beyond that, I want you to consider some of these advantages. Number one, towables, well, they're generally more affordable than motorhomes. Number two, you won't really have to worry about anything like engine maintenance. Number three, you can maintain a personal vehicle while at the campsite once you unhitch from the towable RV. And towables, they tend to depreciate more slowly than motorhomes do. And insurance, well, insurance on a towable is usually cheaper than a motorhome. What do you say we go down the towable route first? If you're leaning towards a towable RV, you still have a lot of important choices. For example, do you want a travel trailer or do you want a fifth wheel? Are you traveling as a couple or as a family? Do you want something with a patio? Or do you want something that has a garage for your motorized toys? Another big thing to think about is what can you even tow? They're just a few important questions. But what do you say we cover some of the important buying considerations when you're talking about each towable RV type? And I'm going to start with the most popular, travel trailers. Travel trailers, they are the most common towable RV, and they offer a comprehensive selection of everything from sizes to floor plans, and there are options for towing with all sorts of vehicles. Beyond size, the floor plan will likely be one of the main factors contingent on, well, pretty much your personal taste, whether you're a couple or a family. And this is arguably the RV type with the widest floor plan diversity. You can choose from things like rear or front kitchen layouts, bunk room versus bunk house floor plans, rear living versus mid-kitchen designs, and so much more can make your head boggle. Now, as soon as you explore a travel trailer, you want to consider the floor plan and how well it suits your needs. If you want to find the ideal RV floor plan, travel trailers are going to offer you the most options. Here are our top buying considerations for travel trailers. Truly, your starting point should be with towing requirements. Now, if you already have a tow vehicle, or if you're planning on upgrading or even searching for one in tandem with your RV search, just remember travel trailers, they have extreme width when it comes to variety, based on size, construction materials, everything from aluminum to fiberglass, even amenities. And some manufacturers will build the same layout in various lines with lightweight options and heavier options. Next up is going to be sleeping capacity after towing. Now, most manufacturers include dedicated sleeping space as well as convertible sleeping space, things like jackknife sofas, hide-a-beds, the whole nine. But the difference is, if you want dedicated sleeping space, which is much easier to set up and not convertible, you're probably going to have to opt for a travel trailer that's a lot bigger and heavier. Just think about that. Now, travel trailer manufacturers can offer a wide range of amenities, because that should be the next thing you should think about. You can get everything from solar power, off-the-grid capabilities, solid surface countertops, heated and enclosed underbellies, entry level, all the way up to luxury. The question is, which one's going to be right for you? I can't decide that, only you can. While you think about that, what do you say we take a look at fifth wheels? Now, fifth wheels, they are the largest type of towable and generally often offer a much step above experience from travel trailers. Everything from luxury to, well, entry level and everything in between. But recently, manufacturers have introduced lighter weight models that are even more reasonably priced. But at the end of the day, it just depends on the tow vehicle. Some of the half-ton capable RVs can be towed by a full-size pickup truck and not really require a heavy-duty pickup truck like the larger ones. But for most other fifth wheels, the heavy-duty truck, well, That's the standard, not the exception, unfortunately. But fifth wheels, because of the way they're designed and towed, generally offer a smoother towing experience, and it's one of the reasons why fifth wheels are more preferred. In addition to a truck with ample towing capacity, fifth wheels require a special hitch in the truck bed. While this is an added expense that also reduces truck bed storage capacity, you could potentially have more storage in the fifth wheel itself, and they generally offer better stability while towing. Combined with their luxurious interiors, this makes them great for long-term travelers. With that in mind, here are our top buying considerations when it comes to fifth wheels. Start with payload capacity. In addition to ensuring that your tow vehicle is rated to handle the loaded weight of your trailer, your truck's payload capacity, it also must exceed the rated pin weight for safe fifth wheel towing. Most fifth wheels can accommodate families, large groups, with some of them, like this one, sleeping up to 10. While smaller fifth wheels will have a single dedicated sleeping space that will sleep at least 2. The next consideration is going to be features and amenities. Now sure, you can find luxurious features in travel trailers, but generally fifth wheels are going to offer more upgraded packages, more upgraded amenities, and give you maybe a few more features than what you're going to get inside of a travel trailer. My personal favorite, toy haulers. They're unique because you're gonna find them in travel trailer, you're gonna find them in fifth wheel categories. As a matter of fact, there's also motorized toy haulers, but they all share one common feature: a garage. It's space for ATVs, motorcycles, extra gear. As a matter of fact, this is the ideal RV type for adventure seekers and those that prefer or need that versatile space. Toy haulers, they offer the most hauling capacity of any towable RV. From things like hauling dirt bikes, side-by-sides. The cargo space allowed here in these garages are great for e-bikes, kayaks, whatever you want to store. And most garages also offer versatile things like drop-down beds, convertible sofas, dining areas, cozy bunk rooms. The great thing about toy hauler garages, once you get your gear unloaded, it can become a second bedroom. Sometimes they have bathrooms, second dining room, pretty much any space you need for your adventures. Here are our top buying considerations when it comes to toy haulers. Number 1, cargo carrying capacity. Choosing the right toy hauler is about knowing what you plan to haul and ensuring that your RV has the structural support, garage space, and tie down to safely secure and transport that gear that you know you don't want to have hurt. The next consideration is going to be size. As you can see, they can be pretty big, plus the size can be deceiving. It really boils down to how much space do you need, both living and in that garage. But remember, the garages are versatile. It can go from storing your space, some of them can have loft beds, some of them can have bathrooms back there. That space can be your dining, your living, and your sleeping area, but how much of that space do you really need? So think about the size. Another thing to think about is going to be features and options. Now, a lot of toy haulers are going to come with things like fuel stations. Some of them will have bathrooms. The patio can also be converted from patio to ramp. So whether you're loading, whether you're storing, whether you're having fun, the versatility of toy haulers is going to stand out. But some of those features and amenities, some you might need, some you might not need, but regardless, they could be the things that make or break the deal. So be sure to pay attention to everything on that toy hauler. Next up, something that's been extremely popular the last couple of years, destination RVs. Now, destination RVs are usually bigger than fifth wheels, but they do offer a lot of the same features and amenities you're gonna find in some of those higher end units. A lot of the things inside will be residential, from tank sizes to appliances, and manufacturers lately have even gone to making some destinations smaller, kind of like tiny homes. Now, like fifth wheels and larger travel trailers, destination RVs are gonna require a heavy duty truck to tow them. Their taller structure and flatter front caps, like you see here, make them a little bit more susceptible to wind when towing, possibly reducing fuel economy. However, their larger interiors and those residential upgrades really make them great for anybody that's looking for an RV to park and live in one place, whether it be permanently, semi-permanently, seasonally, whatever you may want. These might be your sweet spot. Here are our top buying considerations when it comes to destination RVs. Number 1, it's gotta be placement. where are you gonna put it? Destination trailers require a more well-defined plan for where you're gonna park and use these gorgeous RVs. While all RVs require storage considerations, destination trailers are the least ready for spontaneous adventures, mainly because of the next consideration, towing. Most destination RVs will require a heavy-duty truck for towing. Some owners actually opt to rent a properly equipped truck for periodic relocation, but the availability of those is really going to vary based on where you are in the US. Next up, features and options. Now, aside from the plethora of interior amenities, two important features to consider are going to be holding tanks and removable hitches. What do I mean by that? Well, some destination trailers have holding tanks like traditional RVs do, while some others actually require on-site hookups. Another great little feature is removable hitches, and trust me, they do come in handy. And the last consideration is probably going to be the duration of your stay. Destination trailers are intended for longer stays or permanent campsites, not frequent trips to unknown locales. Perhaps the biggest determining factor in choosing a destination trailer is first knowing if you're going to have a long-term campsite already in mind. Because I have to tell you, towing, you can still tow them, it's just not the most fun. Now, the opposite end of the spectrum from destination trailers, we got pop-up campers. And I gotta tell you, they are among the smallest and most versatile towable RVs you're gonna find. And a lot of RV owners actually start their RV journey with a pop-up camper because A, you don't really know what you want. They're lightweight, they're compact, and they can be towed by smaller vehicles, and they really are ideal for budget-conscious RV buyers and the occasional, I just want to go off the grid and reconvene with nature type of campers. Pop-up campers are also a lot easier to store because shorter models can fit in standard garages. As you can see, I'm standing over the top of it with it being down. Instead of requiring you having to get like a taller facility or go get a storage unit just to have your camper protected. This might be able to just slide right in that extra garage spot. Here are our top buying considerations for pop-up campers. Number one, sleeping capacity. Pop-up RVs often offer the most beds per dollar, if you will. Many usually have 2 or more pop-out style beds for sleeping 4 or even more. Plus, the interior could feature things like convertible dinettes, sofas, further expanding your sleeping capacity. And then, of course, you got features and options. Now, modern pop-up campers can come with things like full bathrooms. Others, well, you know, you'll have to improvise, but regardless, you have a nice array of options that you can get whether you're going completely off-grid or you want to do a little bit of glamping. And speaking of off-grid, some pop-up campers can even come with things like solar, off-road tires, and higher ground clearance. A niche RV type for those interested in ice fishing, ice house trailers are built for extreme weather, especially winter camping. They feature drop-down designs and special construction that allow you to fish comfortably from the inside as you're surrounded by more traditional RV comforts. Now, due to their upgrade construction, they can be used year-round in cold climates, which is a very nice bonus. But these unique towables do come with a few caveats. While not as aerodynamically challenged as destination RVs, they're not necessarily built for extended road trips either. Furthermore, not all offer plumbing and/or holding tanks. While not technically a, towable RV, truck campers like these little cuties right here do require a truck to get around. This RV type right here actually mounts directly onto the pickup truck bed and hangs over the top, sometimes retaining the use of a hitch for things like bike rack, cargo carrier, or even towing another smaller trailer. But you don't need to tow it if you don't want to. You just drive it around, really. Now, despite them being smaller than other RV types, some truck campers offer things like slide outs. Some of them will even come with fully equipped interiors with things like dedicated bed space, kitchens, bathrooms, dining areas. They can get crazy. This RV type is actually perfect for couples or solo RVers who really want to explore remote locations and campsites that other RVs can't make it to, but your vehicle can. All right, towables are freaking amazing, but what if you prefer to drive your RV? Let's check out your options, starting with this beauty right here. Class A. Class A motorhomes are the largest motorized RVs and often offer the most luxurious upfits you're going to find. Ever dreamt of your own personal RV tour bus? Well, these motorized RVs are generally spacious, luxurious, and great for full-time RVing. Traditionally, the Class A has been very popular for retired couples looking to explore the open road. While Class A RVs generally come with higher fuel costs, they do offer excellent storage. Just another reason this RV type offers more independence. That's a key factor if you're talking about packing everything up and hitting the road for an undetermined length of time. I want to give you some of our top buying considerations for Class A RVs. First up is going to be sleeping considerations. Now, most Class A's will have a bunk over the cab, so you'll have a bed up there that can sleep 2 people, maybe more if they're small. Sometimes you'll have both a sofa or jackknife as well as a dinette. Both are convertible sleeper spaces. Some Class A's even offer bunk rooms, awesome for families. And since it is a upgraded driving motorhome experience, you will also have a private dedicated bedroom. The next consideration is going to be features and options. Class A motorhomes are going to come with tons of upgraded stuff all over the place, plus tons of options for you to pick out. But safety should be a big concern. For example, a lot of Class A motorhomes will come with backup cameras or backup camera prep. You'll also get side vision cameras, oversized and heated mirrors, all to help make that RVing experience not only more enjoyable, but safer. Another thing to consider with your Class A is, do you want gas or do you want diesel? Both have pros and cons, and I tell you what, we'll actually list some of that information a little bit further down in this buying guide, but that's definitely something to pick out because there's going to be a big price swing. Next up, Class B RVs, the van lifer's dream. These are the smallest and easiest campers to drive. While there are pop-up top options that can sleep, up to 4 people, these RVs, as you can see, are generally best for solo travelers and couples. They offer the best fuel economy among motorhomes, making them great for long road trips, and I gotta tell you, they are fun to drive. Many camper vans are also equipped with things like upgraded solar packages with lithium batteries. Combined with an RV generator, they make great boondocking RVs because you can take them off the grid and still have juice, especially if they're equipped with all-terrain tires and all-wheel drive capability. Pardon me while I watch my soaps, but I'm going to give you our top buying considerations when it comes to these gorgeous little Class Bs. Probably right out the gate, your first consideration should be, do you need all-wheel drive capability? Because you'll find the most options in this category if you're looking for an all-wheel drive RV. Some popular brands, Thor, Eddie Bauer, Airstream Interstate, Winnebago Revel, all of them are awesome. Next thing is going to be sleeping options. Yes, Class B RVs are best suited for solo and couple campers because, as you can see, I'm in the back of one right now, and this is my sitting, entertaining, dining, and sleeping area. But consider the versatility of each floor plan because some models include a pop-top roof tent, which you can actually get added on. That'll give you additional sleeping capacity. And if you have kids, they're gonna love that. And some of these spaces are also convertible and give you a chance to sleep guests if you need it. Next up is gonna be features and options. Some Class B motorhomes will have wet baths like this one here, where you'll have the shower, the toilet, the whole nine. Some will have dry bath. Some will have bigger ground clearance, solar packages, convertible gear garages, and a whole lot more. Class B motorhomes, when it comes to standard, I'm not really sure if anything is really standard. But features and options, you got a lot to pick from. But the more I think about it, there's another type of motorhome that's occupying the Goldilocks zone, if you will, in the motorhome segment. The Class B Plus RVs. They actually offer a step up from Class Bs with a little bit more space. They look more similar to the cab over design like we have here of the Class C motorhomes, but these campers are still compact while including more amenities than traditional van campers, not to mention additional space. And they're designed to offer a nice balance of drivability and comfort. Class B Plus RVs can feature floor plans with a single slide out, something that you won't find in traditional Class B campers. Another important factor is going to be the chassis, as these are built on cutaway van chassis like the Ford Transit, the Mercedes Sprinter like I have here, or the Ram ProMaster, unlike their Class C counterparts, which are traditionally built on Ford or Chevy truck chassis. Next up is going to be features and options. Now, floor plans with a slide out are the most obvious feature upgrade from a Class B to a B Plus RV. Other notable features to look for include an onboard generator, additional towing capacity, and more spacious bathrooms. Now we come to my favorite type of motorhome, the Class C, or what you usually think of when you hear the term RV. Class C motorhomes are a mid-sized motorhome with a recognizable cab over sleeping area that also doubles for great storage, kind of like how you see I have it set up right now. They offer a great balance between space and drivability. They're built on common truck chassis. These motorhomes are easy to learn to drive while offering more spacious interiors than what you get even in some travel trailers. This makes them perfect for families and road trippers. More importantly, it's great for folks that don't have a tow vehicle. Links and floor plans are going to vary greatly in the Class C segment, offering great diversity for potential buyers, integrating the cab and the living area while still offering the feel of driving a large truck, which, as you can see from the cab down here, is one of the best selling points of Class C RVs. Here are some of our top considerations for the Class C motorhomes if you're thinking about picking one up. Number one is going to be sleeping capacity. Class C RVs can accommodate large families, often featuring sleeping space for 4 or more thanks to the cab over sleeping area, convertible furniture like dinettes and jackknife sofas, and of course, dedicated bedrooms like what we have in the back. Class Cs will also have bunk rooms. And I gotta tell you, the kids, they absolutely love it. Next up is going to be features and options. Cab over bunks are a very popular feature. These beds are located over the driving cab, hence the cab over bunk, keeping them out of the way but also giving you a ton of versatility. Some other special features include things like 4-season packages, extra safety features for driving, solar power, and a lot of exterior storage. You want to pay attention to the towing capacity because if you're going to be pulling your own personal vehicle, chances are it's either going to be 5,000 or 8,000 pound towing capacity depending on the chassis that it has. Now we get to one of my favorites, the Super C, which is a larger diesel-powered version of the Class C. It's often built on heavy-duty truck chassis for more towing power, and that heavy-duty chassis also allows manufacturers to include residential-style amenities and upgrades, and they are beautiful. And in the motorhome segment, Super C RVs are best for those needing extra cargo capacity and durability. They also attract anyone who's looking to tow a larger vehicle or even a trailer behind the motorhome, because these things are beasts. Now let's talk about some of our top buying considerations if you're looking at a Super C RV. Number one is going to be sleeping capacity. The large Super C interior can be outfitted with a generous number of dedicated bedrooms, bunk beds, and of course convertible furniture. The largest models can easily sleep as much as 10 people. Then of course you got to consider the features and options. If towing a car or trailer, perhaps with a sport utility vehicle, pay close attention to the towing capacity. You can find Super C RVs rated to up to 25,000 pounds of towing. See what I mean? You got a lot of options. So the question is, what type of RVer are you? Did you see a type of RV that you liked? Or you're like, oh yeah, I think I will take a Super C. Leave me some comments down below and let me know, are you a solo adventurer, the adventurous couple? Maybe you're the family on the go. Maybe you're an escapist. I just want to know from you what you like and what you need. Speaking of, if you need some help, leave us some comments because we would love to reach out and help you on that RV journey. You can find your local Camping World at rv.campingworld.com, which is also a great spot to visit to see some of these beauties. And as always, please click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Thank you for joining me for this buying guide on trying to find the RV that fits for you. Hopefully it helped. If it did, please leave me a comment. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.